Hey there guys, what's happening? It's Mike here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the top 5 visa options for foreigners looking to stay in Thailand long term. So if you are planning to move over to Thailand, or maybe you're here already and you're looking to extend your stay for a bit longer, then this video is going to share with you 5 ways that you can potentially do that depending on your situation. Now the good news is that the Thai government recently announced that they are actively looking to attract over 1 million foreigners to live and work in the country long term, and they've got a variety of different visas that allow people to do that. So there are plenty of different options depending on your income level, whether you want to work, and really your situation in general. Now I'm going to give you an overview of the top 5 options, but if you'd like some help actually applying for these visas, which can be a bureaucratic process, there's a lot of papers to fill in, then I can recommend a top quality company in Phuket who can apply for visas all around Thailand. There's a link in the description to this video, bit.ly/Thailand visa, and if you fill out a couple of details on that application form, one of the team will get back to you with some help and advice. With that said guys, let's get started with today's video. So the first visa that we're going to talk about today is the education visa, which allows you to stay in Thailand from 3 months up to 1 year. Now the concept behind the education visa is you attend a school, you attend lessons, you learn a skill here in Thailand, and you get a visa that allows you to do that basically. So a popular way to do it is to learn the Thai language. There are lots of language schools here in Phuket, in Chiang Mai, in Bangkok that offer education visa packages. So you can get a 1-year education visa with the school, and as part of the package you'll get the Thai lessons as well. Now I did an education visa a few years ago with a school in Patong, and actually my Thai's pretty good now. Yeah, I was attending, I think it was 4 hours of Thai lessons every single week, and I got an attached visa with that. Now it was a great way to improve my Thai and stay in Thailand. Now you don't have to learn Thai. A lot of the Muay Thai boxing gyms also offer education visas. So if you want to come to a boxing camp, a lot of them offer visas as part of the package as well. You can also, I've read in a couple of places, you can attend Thai cooking school and get a visa for that. So there are a variety of different ways, a variety of different things that you can learn to attach to the Thai education visa. Now, legally, you can't work on the education visa, okay? You don't get a work permit. So if you're looking to set up a business or stay here long term, the education visa might not be the best. It's okay for 12 months, maybe you can get 2 and extend it to 2 years, but I wouldn't recommend it. If you're planning to set your roots here and work and live here, then I wouldn't recommend the education visa. Like I say, it's okay for 12 months, but if you're wanting to stay here 2, 3, 5, 10 years, it's not really sustainable. So that's the first one, the education visa. The second one is the working visa. It's the non-B. So the non-immigrant B visa allows you to live and work in Thailand legally. So once you've got your non-immigrant B visa, you can then get your work permit, which allows you to work in Thailand. Now, the traditional route that people go down is they get a job here in Thailand and their company will sponsor them for the visa and the work permit. Now, if you're an entrepreneur and you're not up for getting a job with a company, you can simply set up your own Thai limited company, which is pretty affordable and it's not particularly difficult to do. However, you do really need to have been in the country for an extended period of time to do that, because you're going to require a Thai business partner, 51, 49% ownership. You're going to require to pay social security every month for a certain number of staff. So there are certain loopholes that you have to jump through, but like I say, there's always a way to do this. So that's the second way, the non-immigrant B visa, which allows you to live and work in Thailand 100% above board. It's a really good way to do it if you want to set your roots here, basically. The third one is the newest visa on the block, which is the long-term residence visa, or the LTR visa. Now, this was released a couple of months ago, and it's actually getting quite a few applications. Now, I put a post in my Facebook group about this visa, and it got pretty negative press. A lot of people calling it elitist and saying that it's trying to attract people who are far too rich. But in fact, it's a pretty attainable visa. Now, I've got some notes on my phone just to make sure it's accurate, and I'll put a screenshot on here as well here. But the long-term residence visa is looking to attract high-income foreign individuals, foreign retirees, foreigners intending to work remotely from Thailand, and foreign professionals with special skills. Now, there are some financial requirements, some income requirements for that, but actually they're not too over the top. A couple of the sections, a couple of the ones, the foreigners intending to work remotely from Thailand and foreigners professionals with special skills, you only have to show an income of $80,000 a year or more, which for a lot of people is very, very achievable. Now, I'm not going to go into too much detail about the long-term residence visa, but I will put a link in the description to this video to a useful article that you can read. And the company that I partner with are actually specializing in the long-term residence visa. So if it is going to be something for you and you want help applying for it, like I said, there's a link in the description for this video for a team who can help you do that. So that's the long-term residence visa. The next one is the elite visa. Now, the elite visa is essentially paying a fee for access to the country. And the elite visa is from 5 up to 20 years. And I believe the cost starts at around 500,000 baht. And there's different packages that you can pay, and each has a different level of luxuries attached to it, shall you say. If you pay a little bit more, you can get golf membership, you can get airport pickup, you get to skip the line at immigration. So essentially, if you've got plenty of cash and you just want easy access to Thailand, then the elite visa is a good option. Like I say, it starts at about 500,000 baht, but again, the elite visa doesn't allow you to work in Thailand. However, if you've got investments outside of Thailand that are paying you on a monthly basis, you probably don't have to worry about that anyway. So that is the elite visa. And the final visa that we're going to talk about today is the Smart Visa. Now, the Smart Visa was released before COVID a couple of years ago, and I've heard that it's had about 50,000 people apply and get granted it. And again, it's a visa that's looking to attract entrepreneurs. Now, I've just got some notes on my phone here. The Smart Visa is a new type of visa specially designed to attract highly skilled manpower, investors, executives, and startups entrepreneurs wishing to work or invest in the following targeted industries. So the Smart Visa really is targeted towards a particular group of industries. It's heavily focused in the tech and the startup sector. And again, you can get a work permit to live and work in Thailand for up to 4 years. So again, depending on your situation, if you are doing business, if you're an entrepreneur, the Smart Visa could be a good one for you. So there you have it, guys. 5 different options that allow you to stay in Thailand legitimately long term. You've got the education visa, the non-B visa, the long-term residence visa, the elite visa, and the Smart Visa. Now, I didn't even mention the retirement visa and a couple of others that are available. But as you can see, there are a variety of different options, and it's fairly simple simple to live in Thailand long term these days. And if you'd like some help applying for visas, guys, like I say, there's a link in the description to this video to a team who can help you do that. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I trust this video has been valuable for you. If you'd like to connect with me and other expats and digital nomads living in Thailand, you can join my free Facebook group, Thailand Expats and Digital Nomads. There's over 3,000 people in there now, and it's a great resource to answer your questions, your visa questions. There's free trainings in there. We give away an ebook when you join. So if you want to join that group, guys, there's a link in the description to this video for you to join today. With that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.